Snipe Squad, what is going on? Back again, it is your boy Sniper Jones, and I am back with another video fight, yeah, head top. What is going on, everybody? As you can see, I am super excited because you know, now is that time of the year. What time of the year? It is time for the brand new Doernbecher sneakers to be revealed. We've already seen what they look like, but I want to go over a few because, or actually, I want to go over all of them. Because some of these, I'm not going to hold you. They look good. Now, huge shout out to Nike, huge shout out to Jordan brand. I tell you guys every day, man, do not take days for granted because at the end of the day, it can always be worse. Now, I don't want to make this video sad or anything, but we all know Doernbecher is a children's hospital and Nike and Jordan collaborate with some of these brave kids to create sneakers. Now, I do have a Doernbecher in my collection. I don't have the most, but for example, Nike and Jordan, they allow the kids to be as creative as they possibly can and put as much as them as they can into the sneakers. So for example, I'm sorry, I don't remember the kid who made this sneaker, but he was a huge football fan, a huge San Francisco 49ers fan, and as you can see on the inner side of the shoe, it has the football here. You flip it around, it got like that San Francisco 49ers type emblem there, and it also has a football player on the tongue. So they can basically be as creative as they want to. So you might see a lot of them inside the sneakers. So let's hold back any crazy comments because at the end of the day, they was created by, you know, kids that's really going through a lot more than we are, man. So as a matter of fact, man, if you're alive and well, bro, it's a blessing, man. So go ahead and smash that like button right now because you never really know what other people got going on. Like I said, I'm not going to linger on it too much, but we will get into the newest releases of the Doernbecher release of 2019. Let's get into it. Now, guys, these sneakers are actually releasing very fast. So if you have not seen these, then it's right on time. The actual date that all of these supposed to drop is, I believe, December 7th, if I'm not mistaken. December 7th should be the release date, and that's fast. That's like before the Jordan Bread 11s drop. So that's before big drop. So who knows what's going on? They are on Sneakers app. They're already loaded. So good luck to anybody who actually wants to participate and buy you a pair of sneakers of the Doernbecher releases. Now I'm going to go ahead and slide over here so we have all this room over here to talk. And of course, I can bring y'all pictures and up close details of the sneakers so y'all can let me know how y'all feel about it. Cause that's the, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole part of the video. So I'm not going to waste no time. I'm going to jump right into it. Air Jordan 14 Doernbecher is releasing this year. Now, the Air Jordan 14 is not one of the most loved sneakers in the Jordan collection, especially when it comes to like the 1 and 14. That's what people really classify Jordans. I know a lot of my historians out there don't agree with that, but I think for the millennials and for a lot of other people, nobody's really interested in anything over 14 unless it's just something crazy, you know what I'm saying? So the Air Jordan 14, man, let's get into it. This sneaker here was actually made by a kid named Ethan Ellis. And before everybody, you know what I'm saying, shoots this shoe down, I'm one of the believers that sometimes shoes can look way better in person, okay? So I'm gonna hold back my judgment until I see some of these because there have been shoes I thought were trash until I actually got them in hand, and it changed my mind a lot. So the Air Jordan Doernbecher 14 you see right here is actually themed by Ethan's favorite college team, which is the TCU Horned Frogs, which is that purple black colorway that you'll see, kind of give me like that Sacramento Kings vibe. So if you are a TCU fan, this is your shoe. I mean, you got to put on for the check. This is your alma mater. You got to cop these. The shoe also has a number 6, and the number 6 actually stands for the amount of heart surgeries Ethan has got. As I told you guys, a lot of these shoes are, you know, they allow them to put themselves into the shoe. So they do tell you a little bit about their story, what they like, what they don't like, and it's always a dope aspect, and it's always a dope way to put your art out there, man. Put it on one of our favorite sneakers, which is the Air Jordan 14. Now this shoe will be releasing for $200. It is one of the first shoes that I talked about on the Doernbecher release, but it's so much more. Make sure y'all comment and make sure y'all let me know what y'all think about each release because of course I will be going over these and I'm gonna be commenting back as well. I want to see what the vibes is like for the Doernbecher releases. Next up, we have the Nike React Element 55. Now this sneaker was created by Kalia Corona. Sorry if I said her name's wrong. I don't want to be like Key and Peele, the substitute teacher, but hey, I'm sorry, I'm human. Kalia Corona designed this Nike Element 55, and this one is pretty dope. I am a fan of the Nike React. I am. I have like the 87s. The 55s is kind of cool, but this sneaker does have a lot of her personality and a lot about her life in this shoe. It has some of her favorite emojis in there. It has like the glittery and the crazy wild colors, and that's actually to express her crazy wild personality. The sneaker also has a green ribbon, and that's to actually symbolize traumatic brain injury because that is what she's been dealing with for the last few years. And last but not least, it has a baby rattle because she just had a newborn baby into the family. family. So as I told you guys, it does have a lot of significance with the actual creator of the shoe, but I want to know, what do you think about the React vibe? Me personally, I like the Element React. It's super comfortable. I will actually rock mine a lot, and the colorway is out there. I really think that if you pick these up for your girl, these will kind of be nice. I'm not gonna hold you. Even some guys can pull this off. I do have a lot of colorful sneakers in my collection. What was the Air Jordan 1 mids that dropped? The blue to gray. Very, very colorful sneaker. I like those a lot. I will be rocking those soon, so stay on the lookout for that. So what is your final thoughts on the Nike React Element 55? Let me know down below in the comments. Let's get to the next sneaker. All right, guys, next up we have the Air Max 96, and this sneaker was brought to us by Branson Fernando. I ain't gonna hold you. This is probably one of my favorite colorways throughout all of them. Very, very colorful, a lot of different things going on, but I am a fan of the Air Max 96. I really do like the shoe, and I don't own any. I don't own any of them in my collection, so if I was to pick up any of them, it might be this one, just to add that sneaker to the collection, because a lot of them I passed up on. Now this sneaker includes kidney print on the sock liner of the shoe, the date of his kidney transplant, and a donkey for his favorite dialysis nurse. If you flip it on the outer sole of the sneaker, you'll see Boom, which is Branson's nickname, so that's a cool touch as well. Now this sneaker will be retailing for $130. Another good reason why I'm probably gonna pick these up. Your boy Snipe trying to say them ends. That's on dog. Let me know what your thoughts is on the new Air Max 96 Doernbecher. Like I said, it's very, very colorful. This is something I probably wear with a tracksuit, something cool, something clean, but definitely something I would wear. Like I said, probably like the best, in my opinion, of the Doernbecher. They didn't really do too many of my favorite silhouettes, so I might as well just pick one I don't have yet. Let's get on to the next sneaker. Next up, we have the Nike Zoom Janowski. I'ma just go with Janowski. I don't really know how to pronounce this sneaker, and it's definitely not one of my favorite silhouettes. This sneaker was created by Desiree Costello, and this will be for the retail price of $90. Now this bright blue that you've seen was actually picked by Desiree, and she went through over 100 colored pencils to find the exact color she wanted. Like, that's determination right there. I ain't gonna hold you. The only reason why I'm not rocking with these is because I don't like the silhouette. I have huge feet. I wear a size 12, which means I cannot rock every pair of sneakers. I cannot rock everything. If you wear a size 9 out there, if you wear a size 8.5, you wear a size 10, 10.5, you can pretty much get away with wearing anything. Me personally, I'm 5'10", I wear a size 12. I'm not trying to be out here looking crazy, right? So it's only a certain amount of flat-footed, like all flat sneakers that I could wear. This one, on the other hand, I probably won't get away with. I'm not gonna hold you. This probably wouldn't work for me. But if you are feeling the Nike Zoom Janowskis, then let me know down below in the comment section. I'm still gonna be reading them, and I'm still gonna want to know what's your thoughts on this. It does only retail for $90, so I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a quick steal for $90. I mean, come on now. Next up is a Nike Zoom Pegasus 2, and this nigga was created by Sawyer Miller. Now this shoe right here, the Zoom Pegasus 2, I've never seen this silhouette before. Now the reason why this sneaker is covered in green is because the kid Sawyer actually spent a lot of time at the Doernbecher Hospital, and during that time all of his classmates and all of his teachers actually decided together to get a team together, and they wore something called Sawyer Green just to show him support while he was going through whatever he was going through. That is why this entire sneaker is plastered with that Sawyer Green. That's what we're gonna call it, Sawyer Green. This sneaker retails for the price of $180. Like I said, it looks like an active, like a running shoe. I'm not really sure. And Nike dropped this because it says Turbo 2. I've never even seen a 1, so I'm not really sure about this sneaker at all. Ever heard of the Zoom Pegasus? Then put me on down below, because I have no idea what this sneaker is about. Or show me like some earlier photos so I can go back to the 1, because I might recognize the 1, but I definitely don't recognize the 2. And last but not least, you know I had to say the OG for last. We're going with the Air Force 1 Low by Zion Thompson. Now listen, y'all all know the Air Force 1 is one of the biggest staples in the sneaker community. Everybody didn't have it. As a matter of fact, if you ever owned the Air Force 1, smash that like button right now. That's shown dog. And I know just about everybody, well, not just about, I know everybody has owned the Air Force 1. So once again, if you ever owned the Air Force 1, smash that like button. Now this Air Force 1 Low is going for the retail price of $100. And this is one that I actually like a lot. I like the fact that it has the Nike swoosh all covered in like the flowers and stuff like that. I really think that's a dope touch. My guys, this is something that you should definitely get your ladies, or some of my dudes, if you want to pull off something extra, I definitely say go for this one too. Out of all the sneakers on this list, out of all the sneakers on the Doernbecher release, I think this shoe has the quickest chance to sell out, because not only that's $100, it's a classic Air Force 1, and there's not too many ways you can mess up an Air Force 1. Think about it. All of my people out there that customize sneakers, the main sneaker people customize is all white or all black Air Force 1s or Huaraches. release. And in this case, we have an Air Force One. There's literally, or you want to go like a Timberland boot, but like when it comes to sneakers, there's literally no way to truly mess up an Air Force One. And I think that Doernbecher did a good job. I know a lot of you guys did not like all of the Doernbecher releases that happened over the year. And true, some of the silhouettes are becoming weirder and weirder, but at the end of the day, you have to respect the cause of the Doernbecher releases. That is just about it for all of the Doernbecher releases, guys. Make sure you let me know how you feel about them down below in the description. Follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. It will be linked down below. And until next time, man, it is your boy Sniper Jones. You know I cannot leave without saying everybody want to be famous, but who really put in that work though? Snipe Squad, I love y'all. Dream big.